All right. Now we are at periscope depth. This is the Photonic station. We're holding somewhere around 60. So the first thing we want to do, this is the first up here. This is the first Photonics Mast. This is the second one. Before I get into this, hold on 1 second. People doing missions. If you are doing a mission, we're not doing a mission. You have to come up. You can come up to periscope depth and raise your mast and get. We're raising comm antennas, sat antennas, everything. Raise these up, starting to receive traffic. I don't want to keep this up too long because we can get radar with this stuff up. So as you can see, we have our antennas up and everything. Go back, get it back. Because when they detect you, they will. What message did we get? Well, none, I guess. If they detect you, they'll start to run, and we'll have an incredibly hard time, dude, trying to do the rest of this. Also, while we're up here, we can raise the ESM mast and see any commercial traffic in the area. I don't want to do this right now. You can, because part of this tutorial, we're going to be acoustically identifying, which is like one of the funnest things in the game for me. So we'll just cheat code right now, put this up and see all the commercial ships. We're not gonna do that. All right. Photonics Mast. All right. This is 1, this is 2. Wait a second. All right, we're gonna turn on 1. And turn on this. We have contact management, photos, and signal. All right. As soon as we press mass raise, the photonics will activate. And I'll just demonstrate everything when we get up here. All right, let me turn it on. You can see what kind of in the ocean. What you need to do, your rule of thumb always needs to be, this Photonics Mast needs to be up as little as possible. Don't gaze out of this thing because you can be detected by having this up. Whenever we hear the boom, boom, that's radar hitting our Photonics Mast. That's us possibly being detected. So, I don't know, you know, but what you want, get up there, get the information, take a picture of it, get down, and then study the picture, you know. So, but for training purposes, we might have to get detected, man. All right, you ready? So what I usually do is I get it facing the contact first, right? And let's bring it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Little bit. A little bit. When we start seeing the bottom of the ocean, look for any close contacts. Do a sweep with the lowest zoom. It'll go around faster. So no close contacts. We don't see anything. All right, let's get back on our track. All right, let's go up a little bit more because we don't want to put it all the way up so everybody and their mom can see it, right? We want to be just above the water, just a little peak. All right, here we are. Just an initial look. We don't see, buddy. So let's go ahead and let's go in here. I see it. You can barely see it. Oh, I see the whole compound. I see the. All right. This turns it into monochrome, which is just plain old black and white, which is good. And you can see silhouettes. Very good. So that's 2 ships going that way. I am sweeping around. That looks very, very far, bro. Just see if we can see anything else here. All right, we have thermal, but it only works at very short range. I'm pretty sure this is our enemy convoy over here, but they are so very far. All right, what I would normally do is take a photo of this, stabilizer on, photo, and then try to laser them, but they looked way too far away. This is laser 1, and this is for laser 2 for the Photonics Mast down there. Put the cursor on them, press this. Yeah. All right, we have a distance. Copy this. We have photos. Turn the mask off. It automatically goes down at this point. Leave it right here. This is our set distance. So when we come back to the Photonics Mast, all we have to do is press this and it'll go right back to the settings that we had it. All right, now that we have that distance, what I want to do is go back to fire control and update this, because this is where they really are. Now that we updated this, it looks a lot more straight now that we have a better distance. Speed. There we go, right here. This is beautiful. It still looks good. This is that track. What that track is, I don't know. We need to catch up to these people. And this is what I mean by speed runs. I don't see a warship there. Let's do some more sonar work. Oh, snap, dude. How far, dude? I'm not. Oh, okay. I'll go back, dude. I'll go back. How far back? I did not estimate the speed. The speed automatically populates when you line this up accordingly. So if we look, like the longer the ruler is, the length of the ruler controls the speed. So if I drag the bottom of the ruler down here and I drag it out, you see it goes up. But then you see the dots go off, right? So this right here, this could be the speed right here. But none of this looks a little bit more tighter. Cool. So what plus sign are you talking about? So from what this looks like on sonar, what I just saw, we're gonna have to catch up to him. This looks like whatever this is a warship, but he is way ahead of them, way ahead. They are far away from me. And we're gonna have to catch up. We just have to, long story short, we just have to catch up. All right, they are. So when you are chasing targets like this, man, I suggest and in order to get a better picture of this, we need to go into different positions. They call them legs. Okay, we need to run a sonar from right here. The sonar needs to be like, okay, yeah, he is right there. Need to run it from right here, and the sonar's gonna be like, okay, yeah, he is right, you know. And the more confidence you get in that, but as a skip, as a captain, like how much time do you have for that, man? You're gonna have to make decisions. You have to make decisions. You're gonna have to say, is this track good enough to shoot? Because if you miss, they're gonna jet, they're gonna come and try to kill you. They're gonna try to do all types of stuff. So maybe taking all day to make sure you have a rock solid solution to shoot at is what you're supposed to do. That's what they do in real life. Oh, but they got 135 people aboard helping them. We don't. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna do a speed run. So we're hoping we're undetected. 2.93 knots. Looks like nobody's bugging out. Looks like we're still undetected. Let's go to the ECDIS. Did I say that right? I always say it wrong. And what we want to do, so we gotta do some traveling, dude. And I want to get to like right here. Ah, man, that is very far. So we have to, okay, we need a, no course change. 28, it's not that bad. We can get to know each other, take a break, get a snack. So I'm not turning on time compression. I'm pretty sure that is the key to borking your game, dude, at this point. At least it happens to me. All right, let's go. So when we want to do speed runs, first of all, we want to retract. Let's listen to this thing real quick on the thin line since we have it out. And we could add this tracker as well. And as you can see, this is a mirror track or a fake or a ghost track. And this, since the blue arrow right here, this is own ship right here. This is our propeller making this noise right here. All right. And I can't believe that these two aren't showing up. Maybe they will when we get closer. All right, let's get it in. All right, delete that. We can obviously see there's a track here and there's a track here. I believe these are the two convoy ships we saw, and this is our warship. All right, that should be retracted. Yep. In depth of 500. Rig for dive. As soon as we cross the layer, we're gonna speed up, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We're probably gonna lose that. I must have the sensors off or on. Fiddling with the sensors, dude. I do not want to go flank speed. We're gonna go as fast as we can go without cavitating. How about that? I think we can go full at 500. We might be able to go flank. Set up a camera shot.